And Fatima radiallahu anha was a daughter of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that resembled the Prophet a lot. And there's a hadith I'd like to read out to you from the hadith of Aisha again regarding the daughter of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Aisha, she says, أقبلت فاطمة. I met Fatima. تمشي. I saw Fatima walk, the daughter of the Prophet walk. كأن مشيتها مشي النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. The walking of Fatima was similar to the walking of the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم. فقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. The Prophet said to Fatima, مرحبا, welcome my daughter, بابنتي. ثم أجلسها. Then he made Fatima sit عن يمينه أو عن شماله, either on his right or his left. And this doubt is from Aisha radiallahu anha herself. ثم أسر بها حديثا. Then he said something and he whispered something into her ears. فبكت, and she cried. فقلت لها لما تبكين. I said to Fatima, why are you crying? So the Prophet ﷺ brought Fatima, whispered something into her ears, and Fatima started to cry. Then the Prophet again whispered something else, and then Fatima started to laugh. Then Aisha asked Fatima, why? And she said, I have never seen sadness and sorrow so close to one another in any day than today. Meaning you just laughed and then you cried, or you cried and then laughed, so close. What's the reason? What did the Prophet say to you? Fatima radiallahu anha, she said, I'm not going to expose the secret of my father, of the Prophet. I'm not going to tell you. Until the Prophet ﷺ died, then Aisha went back to Fatima and said, that day when you cried and you laughed, what did the Prophet say to you? So she said to her that the Prophet ﷺ said, Inna Jibrila kana yu'ariduni al-Qur'an. Jibril used to present the Qur'an to me every year once. That particular year, the Prophet ﷺ and him and Jibril alayhi salam reviewed the Qur'an twice. And then the Prophet said, وَلَا أَرَاهُ إِلَّا حَضَرَ أَجَلِي. I do not see except my death is coming close. So the Prophet was saying to Fatima, I'm soon to die. That made her upset. And also the Prophet said, you're going to be the first one to die after me from my family that remains. And which was true. She was the first from the family of the Prophet to die after the Prophet ﷺ. So that news made Fatima cry. So what made her happy? What made her laugh? Then the Prophet ﷺ said, أَمَا تَرْضِينَ. Are you not going to be happy? أَن تَكُونِي سَيِّدَةَ أَهْلِ الْجَنَّةِ. You're going to be the leader of the women of Jannah. أَوْ نِسَاءِ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. And the women of the believers. So that news that she was going to be the leader of the women of Jannah made her happy.